ones available.
I can
currently.
see.
You
I
could put it on
mean,
Durst, though, if you feel like.
I can. In you know what?
Hmm.
I might have had it with Durst simply because lately weird traumatic situations I have kind of it's been helpful.
Yeah, it's
It's
been
been a
pretty
good
helpful
thing.
to have the guy with the knowledges on quick call.
And then I don't know because I was just like, you guys go have fun in your room kind of thing. If I would have had it on them initially, so I probably would have had it for Durst, and then I might connect and ask Jesse or Emmy who they wanted to
Okay.
connect with. So it's kind of like that's gonna be my question is like, who wants me to talk?
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm gonna do my roll.
Oh
I learned it's
no,
actually a
I won't
one
have someone
one d
speaking
eight.
in my head.
I figured it weirded you out.
It's very strange.
5 hours.
Fair.
Uh, yeah. So as you're discussing this, there's like three people ahead of you and whatnot. You are seeing that they, indeed have some kind of that. I'm gonna say, yeah, they're gonna have a a
Buffet.
rice sort of like porridge.
Hmm.
And fuck it, let's put those slice of apples in there to make me a big stupid liar. Uh, and
I'm gonna specifically ask if they have apple juice that is not 5 gold
so yeah, the
without
person that
spice.
served you hears you say, "Do you have apple juice?" And then they're gonna like kind of like tense up and be like, "Haven't I went through this?" And they're like, "That isn't fine." And they're like, "Yeah, normal apple juice. Normal apple juice isn't an issue. We can get you that."
I brought my own spices.
Very hat. Sure.
Actually, do you guys like?
Hmm?
Do you guys sell apple juice? Because there's kids at the manor. Do you guys have like apple juice that you guys specifically make for them that, as a byproduct of making cider?
How much would you want for it?
I just want a jug of it
All right,
in the jug.
that's how much you want of it. How much do you want
Yeah.
for it?
You mean how much do I want you want for it?
No, I'm saying what do you what would you like to?
Not 5 gold.
Okay, that's a good starting price to work down from. Um,
4 gold.
I already paid you 5 gold last night. Can I just have a jug of it too?
four.
If she's buying it, sure. She's not buying it though.
Okay, understood. First and foremost, do you want some rice porridge?
I would absolutely love some. It looks delicious
Okay,
and smells great.
thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
I'll. Yeah, you know what? I'll bring you up. Bring up a. Yeah, I'll bring you up some stuff.
I appreciate you.
And
Thank you.
so, kind of like pops to the back. Three bowls full of the stuff. Apple slice inside of each. Which is kind of nice thing. Puts it out and brings a kind of small tankard type of thing. It's like a small barrel. It's really the only thing that they could really.
Like a small little cask kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of yeah, like a cask.
Okay.
Actually, that's exactly it. And goes. So I wasn't expecting you to actually pay for the apple juice yesterday, so yeah, that's a little bit of goodwill. I'm gonna. Yeah, you overpaid here.
I hug it to myself and hold the porridge. Thank you.
Jesse
And like
looks over and
cutely
is like,
walk
"Do you
out.
want me to hold that for you, or
Uh
it just seems like
oh,
that's a
how much is
lot?"
the porridge?
No, the
Wait.
we have more than enough of the porridge.
Oh,
Don't worry about
okay.
it.
How much is this actually weigh?
It's not that much. It's more that it's like you're
Awkward.
small and it's bigger than usual. So yeah, it's just kind of awkward to like hold on to with a bowl in your hands.
I'm assuming with my dexterity being a rogue, and I know I don't have a lot of strength,
That's true. Yeah.
but I would assume I could balance my task,
Yeah, you
and I would
can-
have
yeah.
to.
I would say you
I-
you can. It's like it doesn't look the most sort of comfortable because you're kind of like got like an elbow thing. Like you're fine to do it. It just looks otherwise.
I'm gonna be that like girl. Like, no, I got
I
it. I
got
take
it,
my
yeah.
groceries in all at
Yeah,
the same
wow.
time.
So powerful.
I'm going back to the cart because I gotta go get my cinnamon ready.
Okay. Jesse is gonna be like, so do you want to go to the cart too, or you want to eat in here?
How much room is in here?
Uh, there's like some like long tables. There's like 6 of them. So like there's some room that you could find like at like one of the sort of tables. Like it's not packed, but like
Okay. I'm actually going to grab another bowl of porridge for Durist and take it out to the wagon
sure,
for
yeah.
him.
That's not hard to convince her about.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, no, we got a whole lot. We'll make it
All
for
right.
the week. So
Yeah. So I'm going to take this porridge,
Mhm.
give it to my friend.
yeah,
Thanks very much.
cool. All right.
Appreciate it.
So you're all out there, with your porridge. No Glim, no Lucy to be seen. Uh, no concern on the rest of the party, seemingly. So it's Jesse's just gonna be like,
I'd leave it up to Lucy as the.
that's an interesting choice.
God.
Meanwhile, I'm busting out my like archaic cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's still fresh because it's been in my bag of holding.
Okay.
And I start scraping like cinnamon onto my porridge.
Scraping it with what? Your like
Well, I have
your side
A
blade?
I have so many things that
Okay,
I own.
sure.
I'm sure,
I'm-
like we have eating utensils.
Yeah.
I assumed I'd have like some pocket knife to cut meat up.
Okay,
It's not
I
like
just-
I like psionically cut everything,
I'm
but I
just-
can if you want to make it interesting.
I would
Just
be
like-
hard pressed to think that she doesn't have an actual dagger.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is valid. I'm just more trying to be like, this is some like ancient cinnamon, and I'm like, are you doing anything particular to use it, or are you just like, just
I cyclically like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you shave off some, and like, Jesse's just kind of watching you, just eating her porridge, being like,
You want some?
no, I'm just go fill your boots.
I take a bite of it. Does it just taste like cinnamon?
It tastes like very strong cinnamon. Like, you cannot escape the taste of that cinnamon. It's very strong.
In my cider.
I would say that, like, you're kind of getting a little like watery eyed and like nose is kind of running a bit.
They just smell cinnamon. There's
Yeah,
no
like
longer anything
there's a
else to
good
smell.
radius around the cart that just smells like cinnamon now.
I hope you guys aren't allergic to cinnamon.
Well, now's the time to find out.
Cinnamon?
Oh no. Please say that was.
I was asking.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
just making a bit.
All right, good. Because like if you were sneezing the whole time. It'd be,
What was more the anaphylactic shock and the death that I was worried about?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
right.
I put my cinnamon. Like how? I have some.
Yes.
But is it just a couple curls? Like, or do I have enough that I could separate one of the curls and put it into the cider to let it spice itself?
I'm gonna say you have.
You said a jar.
Yeah,
when
I
we
have.
talked about
Yeah, you
it.
have a jar. Let's. You know what? Let's go back to roll. Okay, you have 4. You have
have
4 beyond the one that you've kind of shaved some stuff off of. So 4 unused.
So, quantity wise, I'm probably gonna stick 3 of them into this cask.
Okay.
Powerful.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have one. You have 1 left in this jar.
I wasn't gonna keep it forever. It's not like it's gonna stay
All
fresh
right. Yeah.
out here.
Smoke them if you got them. Cool. Okay.
I had this cask next to my other jar of apple cider that I got from the
Yeah.
Black Cow Tavern that I still haven't shared with anybody. I'm
Just gonna
having
be-
a collection of
Yeah,
her.
just collecting various juices. Yeah. All right. So, you get
Actually,
through.
was that jug that I got from the Black big enough to fit? Like, was it small enough to fit inside my bag of holding? The cask I know would not, but I assume the other one I haven't been like just walking around with like
I would
a jar
assume,
of
yeah.
juice.
I would assume that as much because it was meant to be
Okay.
like, you know, the size for
Oh, I
you to
forgot to
carry
return it.
from one
I was supposed to
tavern to
return that.
yeah, exactly. So now they're down one mug, kind of idea. All right, so Jessie finishes up her her porridge and kind of looks at all of you. It's like, okay, so breakfast is done, and what's the plan, Captain?
Guess we go find them.
At least we
I'm
know
pretty
where they're
pissed
at.
off. I wish they would have
They
just come
did
back.
sleep in. I bet they.
Yeah.
I feel like we got gypped out of
Oh,
sleep.
really quick. Emmy is gonna feed Li Shui
Of
before
course.
leaving.
You just put some of the like rice porridge in there, and
I'm gonna put some fish food and then
Okay.
one of the little apple bits to see if he likes it.
he eats the apple and is like, "What is this? What is this divine? What is this? Is this from your world?
Called an apple bud. It is from my
An
world.
apple bud, a bud of something amazing. I wish to see these apple buds
Truly,
at some day.
the apple tree.
A tree. I know of
Yeah.
trees. I have seen them.
Was there one over your pond?
No. Yes. Yes, I recall now. High above,
Well,
blocking out the above pond. The great pond above.
well, in the ocean,
No,
there are no trees.
there are no trees in the ocean. An unobstructed
No
view.
trees.
Hmm,
Certainly.
that means there'll
Sounds
be
great, right?
all the sun can bask down upon my scales.
Did we determine that koi are saltwater or freshwater?
They're freshwater.
I also would like to add that you absolutely can feed fruit to fish.
Yeah.
They like apples, bananas, grapes, mango, papaya, plantains, and pears.
Wonderful.
Wow, good.
So I was like, did you just poison your fish? No.
oh yeah, that'd be rough.
So-
I would just be like, roll death saves.
He gets bloated like a bird with like
Oh,
rice.
that'd be rough. Oh no. Stop.
But they after they get over the weirdness of like, what's this thing? They devour it.
Yeah, exactly. Shui is like, if I ever do well, I would wish these to be my payment.
Will do.
Mm.
I'll give him the last of my apples.
Just fucking just goes at it. I'm already delighted to be beyond the pond.
Of course, I made you a promise, bud.
Okay, so I imagine Jesse's also. Have Jesse seen you talk to this fish before?
Maybe once or twice, but definitely not a conversation.
Okay, Jesse's like, he likes it.
He loves it.
Didn't,
I told him there are no trees in the ocean though,
that's good.
so no apples, unfortunately.
I'm glad you're not lying to your fish.
I think apples are really good to keep though. Like they store really well.
They store
Like I
pretty good.
personally,
Yeah.
Robin, have had like some green apples in a bag in my fridge for like the last 7 months that I keep forgetting to eat, and they're great.
Okay.
Good storage.
Okay. I don't know how you did
How
it,
they
but
live. I don't know either.
okay.
I would not eat that.
I would cut it
No,
open
they're really,
first.
they're in really good condition. I'm
I'd
like,
cut
"Oh,
them
I should
open
make-"
first just to check, but
Well, it's not like apples go bad. You just can store
no,
them.
they do go bad.
Okay, well, I'll check them
They
out.
just don't go bad quickly. What's important, especially inside of colder conditions.
Well, normally they shrivel up and like desiccate.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm just saying, please cut them open before you.
I will cut my green apples
Thank
before
you.
I try to poison myself.
Thank you.
But to the cave. Apples. We should definitely stock up on some apples. I think that'd be great. They fit in my bag.
I mean, there's that orchard. It's not too far away.
Is that on the way?
I think we could.
Don't know.
We'd have to like double back a little bit, but like we could. I guess.
We could come back because I'm sure we're gonna come back for reasons.
Yeah, probably on the way back, I guess. If there is one.
Or we could just make an exception and come back for the orchard specifically and then go on zigzag. It's not like we're really on a time scale. Besides the destruction of the world, but
What?
Nothing. Ashy's dramatic sometimes. It's okay.
alright. That's good. Let's go find your
I like
friends.
totally
Really
was. I'm
quick,
like,
I'll be like,
I thought
no
you
offense.
told her.
Okay.
Okay.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, let's go find your compatriots or whatnot.
Well, do you want to come with us, or do you just want us to sprint there real quick and
I
come back?
totally forgot that you could do that.
Well, they could be dead too.
And we could still sprint there and come back if they are. Either way.
Yeah, but what if something's there?
We are really fast. We just
That's true.
disengage and run back.
True.
It better be flying if it's going to go 90 feet. In whatever terminology that would actually be without actually saying 90 feet.
There are units of measurement, so you can still. It's not totally ridiculous. Hey, pulling into the garage. Here it comes. The whole crew's gonna be coming in. Okay, whatever you feel like. If you want me to hold down the cart, just give me word.
You want me to connect with
Sure.
you just to,
We won't be fast or long.
You won't be long. It should be fine.
I mean, I can always cast it again. I just was
Yeah,
double
I
checking.
don't.
Well, I'm
like
connected to
that.
Durst, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll let you know if something's wrong.
Good.
So we're good. We're good. We got this. Emmy and I guess, just like ready to go for a jog. I probably shouldn't eat before we did that, but
Rogue job. I mean,
We'll go on a
And
slow
I
jog.
absolutely am like covered in
I don't
cinnamon.
know.
I can't
Just, like
tell anything.
sprinting through a farmland and woods on an empty stomach doesn't also sound like a great idea.
We got a good healthy meal in.
Yeah,
We-
you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys like zip off, and I'd imagine there's some people that are like, ready for my day in the fields, and they just see like, just like, like what the fuck? Like,
Morning jog. Have a good morning.
do you know who those are? Never seen them in my life. Bits. Yeah, so you guys go through your like entire path, go to the clearing. There are now no bodies there. Lucy is menacingly sharpening an axe. Glim is chewing on some jerky, probably, which seems to be Glim's favorite pastime.
Nuts and berries. he
Yeah,
said.
I understand. So, like, it's like, I imagine that it's like after the berries, it's like,
There's more jerky.
I got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow, you guys hid the bodies. Good job.
We didn't hide them. We buried them.
well, then
I mean-
where are they?
Magic.
The suspicious thing
Warlock
over there.
illusions.
How was
Good
your
morning.
sleep? Hello, Ben.
Hello there all. How's everyone doing?
You are currently been
Wonderful.
left back at the brewery with Jesse, in the cart after eating a rice porridge breakfast.
Are you allergic to cinnamon?
Yeah, is Durst allergic to
Uh,
cinnamon?
No, it's not my favorite.
Well, you're
Well,
gonna not
that's
want to be in
not-
the cart then.
Yeah, so the
because
cart-
I busted out my dragon cinnamon that I got from the vault, and I added it to my porridge and my apple juice.
It's not. All right, lovely. I'm also glad you got your apple juice. I am getting groceries with Jesse. We have been trying to stock up. We've been low. That's where we're at. Just two dudes getting sandwich breads and sweet fruits.
Yeah.
Just two guys.
Imagine
eating
going to the
that.
general store and you're like, here's this large list, and they're like, okay.
Jesse's female, isn't she?
Jessie is female, but she is also not going to have an issue being called bro or a dude.
No, I just was double checking. I'm like,
No, I actually didn't know. So, Jonas is already off to a great start with all of this.
Oh yeah, you're probably like, I made a mistake, but it's like Jessie spent her entire time training in like the Southern military and stuff like that, so it's just like used to a very masculine culture.
But yes, I have alphabetized the grocery list, so it would be easy for them to find everything. I have usually put it against what would be in the store if I was running the store, but usually I'm not, but it's fine. I have
got a really
cheese.
thing for. Also, Lucy and Glimwell have technically been missing all morning, and we just chilled out, had some breakfast.
They're not missing. They're not missing. They know where they are. It's very different.
Yes, that's very different, but that sounds like a problem for later, Doris. Wouldn't you say, my friend?
That's actually what we thought. So that's why we had breakfast, and then finally, Emmy and I are rogue dashing, because we're the fastest to go check on them.
Yes. See, Rich, the fun fact about that is they put all of the chakra on the bottom of their feet.
Do they?
Yes, so they can move even faster than the common man.
It's gonna be very interesting to hear that, like, 80 times this entire fucking campaign.
Yeah, no, it's not going to get better. You chose this setting. I'm only doing things with...
Oh, you decided to be not directly European. Now get ready for Naruto.
You knew what you chose. I'm kidding.
Right, yeah, so...
You can... I'm literally doing groceries with Jesse. Like, please...
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, both of you, like, Jesse's, like, comforted that it's like, huh, someone cares about this venture going well. Yeah, and it's just like, cool, I can do that, get provisions. That makes sense.
And I'm mind linked with you.
Yes, so, yes, Ashy is mind linked with Durist, so information's being passed around.
Thank you.
Could you at least mute until we get around to that, so we're not hearing random...
You don't want to hear the adventures of Joris Vault lifting groceries out of his car because New Jersey has a ban on bags, and I didn't bring my own bag, so I'm lifting my tater tots literally by hand and taking everything out one at a time.
Okay.
That's not something you want to know all about.
Fantastic.
I have to literally carry all of my sausages and Australian licorice. Okay,
I need to
fine. I see how it
Jesus
is. I guess
Christ.
I'm
It
just
was
fixing
something
that.
I needed to know about. Thank you.
Okay, Okay. You guys have the floor to, you know, engage in fantasy. Unlike the strange setting of New Jersey.
Did you guys sleep well?
That was to
you guys.
Lucy and Glim. Did you guys
Yeah.
sleep well?
Yes.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah, we were waiting for you guys.
We were waiting for you guys. The wagon's this way. Where the, the road is.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
To the other brewery where the wolf was spotted
I thought you
heading
wanted
toward.
to investigate the journal.
No, that happened. That happened all of last session.
We investigated where they came from.
No, because seemingly where they came from was very far north.
Was that shared with the group?
I feel like it was.
Were Lucy and Glim like drugged? I legit do not remember anything before touching this statue.
Moon
I
touch.
remember the fight and the statue,
what?
and we talked, and then the end.
Straight up, we're making that part of the actual game. You two were moon touched. You forget everything after the fight happened. So
They forget the tree in the woods too. Cause you saw a creepy tree
Was
in
a
the
tree
woods.
in the woods?
yes,
Oh my god! You saw a tree creepily walking into the distance of the woods. A walking tree.
Oh yeah, the fake thing. Okay,
no, but
yeah.
you actually didn't.
Out of game, I only remember that because I put the tree in the meme channel.
That's true.
That's the only reason I remember that.
Okay.
And then you're just like, we don't want to sleep with a
That
walk.
moon.
It'll be fine.
That's true. And the moon, yes. Okay. So yeah, you guys were affected strangely.
Yeah, no, the investigation was we checked the area that because after the game, that's when he explained everything about what actually had happened with these people trapped the wrong werewolf, and then this was the thing where there was a confusion about the kidnapping of
Spoilers,
my
people
friend.
of YouTube.
And then the whole thing was like, okay, I'm confident there was nothing to investigate, and these cultists were just living their cultist life. The real clue was the black wolf going towards the other brewery, which we were going to meet up at the cart to head off to that other brewery to investigate.
Did you bring the cart? Where's the cart?
Get the
We
fuck
aren't
outta
bringing
here.
the cart.
I'm going to go off
Get
on a
the-
limb. Am I
get the fuck outta here.
Like,
I can't
What?
even.
No,
No.
what?
Just fucking, you're in like the deep woods. Did you fucking bring the cart? Like,
Unfortunately,
When
No.
we got here.
we
Wait a
ran.
minute. How far away from civilization are you, assholes?
it's
We're at the
Where we were
statue.
fighting.
We're like
right
90
here.
feet.
no, you were
Right?
you were
90
more
feet?
than 90
Okay.
feet. You were more
We
than
got
90
here in 3
feet.
turns, so they're 270 feet.
Yeah, you were like you're a good chunk of a way out because you got led deep into the into those woods.
What, like a quarter mile, or like what?
It's kind of getting towards that, I would say.
We got led off
Hey,
after
Hey,
we rogue dashed.
Trixie, real quick, how do you fight for a quarter mile without noticing? Would you say?
So this is the idea. They went across a field
okay.
and then jumped that, went across a road, then went into the woods,
Okay.
then got brought further
Okay.
into the woods by these guys. Then the fight happened.
To be fair, no one should blame.
I agree.
You cut out.
I
No
think,
one
I
should
think the
blame.
real reason that Lucy and Glimwell are there is because they don't know how to get back to the because they were led in the dark.
That true. All right. That makes a lot of sense.
That actually makes sense. So, you guys want to head back
Uh,
to the cart where the road
yeah,
is?
there
Yeah,
was.
let's start walking.
Walk into
Starting to think they shouldn't have touched.
Oh,
that
the
pillar.
meat. Wait, do we tell them about the meat?
Yeah, I was just.
Do you
about to.
tell them about the
Oh,
meat?
okay.
Somebody came here. while we
Don't
were
worry
sleeping.
about it.
you.
Yeah, we
Slip
were
out.
we were sleeping, and somebody came and gave a tribute of meat to this statue.
I whisper in Emmy's ear. We should probably look for tracks, or not. In your
Yeah,
head.
brain whisper.
They didn't bother them.
That's what I said.
I wanted to see what kind of entity brought it, though.
Probably a person
I love you, Ben.
or a werewolf.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Flip a coin, but I want to search for tracks.
I fucking love Emmy so much. Just being like, well, it's probably a person or a werewolf.
I like the fact that we've switched the concern though.
Yeah, I.
To be fair, it was probably one of the two. Like, there's no sense in getting crazy over like, oh, a dragon. We already have one of those. They were addressed. They're wonderful.
They were addressed. They have a high metabolism, so they can eat everything.
I would like to investigate for tracks.
That's
of
a survival
the
check.
Meat track.
Yeah, meat track.
Meat check.
That's. There's been a lot of footsteps around. Lot of action around the area, so it's hard to. Oh,
Actually, what is my? Hold on, I have an ability.
what the? I don't think you're rolling. Yeah, you're rolling in the general.
Oh, sorry.
I'll take it though, because that's what I was explaining based off of.
Hold on before you roll it. Ability check using a skill or a tool. Is this a skill or
This
a
is
tool?
a skill.
I can roll a 1d8 and add it to turn it into a success.
Okay, you can roll a 1d8 and add that onto a skill.
Yeah.
What are you fucking talking about?
It's called Psychonic Power Psi Bolstered Nap.
No.
That's my
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fucking memery that's happening in general chat. That
I got
You're
out of
sleeping
game
on
with
$1 million idea, Rich. I don't know what to tell
I don't
you.
want to sleep on that idea.
that. I rolled an 8 plus